నాట్ మెనీ యాక్టర్స్ అంటే యాక్టింగ్ తోటి వాళ్ళ టాలెంట్ తోటి గుర్తుండిపోయే యాక్టర్స్ చాలా తక్కువ. ఒక సినిమా 2 సినిమా హిట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆల్ ద క్రెడిట్ గోస్ టు ద డైరెక్టర్ ఆర్ సినిమా ఆర్ ద అదర్ కొంత పార్ట్ వరకు. బట్ దే లాంగ్ లాస్టింగ్లో వాళ్ళ టాలెంట్తో గుర్తుండిపోతారు అంటే చాలా కొద్ది మంది ఉన్నారు. అందులో యో ద వన్. మీ టాలెంట్తో గుర్తుండిపోయారు మీరు చాలామంది ఆడియన్స్కి. అంటే హౌ డూ యూ కన్సిడర్ దట్? కొన్నిసార్లు యాక్టింగ్ వైజ్ వాళ్ళ టాలెంట్తో గుర్తుండిపోవడం కూడా అంత పెద్ద యాక్టర్స్, అంత పెద్ద టాలెంట్ ఉన్న యాక్టర్స్ చిన్న రోల్స్ చేస్తారు.
I've heard all of this many times, especially in the beginning of my career. I used to hear all of this that, grab as many movies as you can because the shelf life of an actress is 4 to 5 years and that's it. Now then there will be a new actress. And I remember hearing all of it with a smile and thinking, that's not what I am meant to do. I think maybe people might think I think highly of myself or I'm arrogant, but that's just confidence. That's just understanding of what I'm capable of. I know I'm capable of doing a lot more than people even think of me as. So if I have that confidence, I don't think there is anything wrong in it, and I don't think that I should get into that zone of thinking, okay, I have to do many movies because I'm approached for many right now. I'll just go back to back, do movies, and let's see what the future holds. That's never been my thought. I want to do work. I want to do projects that we are remembered. Like even now, after it's 2013, I started shooting for Uyyala Jampala. People still talk about it.
Exactly.
And I think that just speaks for itself. It's the credit definitely doesn't go to just me. It goes to the directors, the writers that I have worked with, the characters that they made it so real that it was easy for me to perform. The credit goes to the team. But I'm so grateful that I get these chances even now. Even for Vaduvu, it's not like there are very few actresses who can do it. There are so many actresses who could have done it. But there's a reason Hotstar chose me. And fun fact, after Mansion 24 shoot, when the episode was screened for Hotstar people, that's when they saw the kind of performance I can do, and that's when they approached me for Vaduvu. So everything happens work-wise because you've done something right in your previous project, and I think for me that has worked always because I don't take anything for granted. For me, even sitting here in this interview is not just, okay, I have to promote, I have to speak a few words, that's it. No. I want what is inside me to reach my audience, and I think this is the chance I will have.
Yes.
Where else people will get to hear me?
Yeah.
I am anyway very less on social media. Whatever is on social media is either for promotion or either for travel or some stuff like that, but they will not get to listen about what I think of my work journey or anything otherwise. So for me, this is also very important. So I do not take anything for granted. So when it comes to a project or giving my all out, I do my 200%. And I think that is what has been working for me. If I'm supposed to look a certain way for something, I will go all out and look the character because that's what is needed.
Yeah.
And I think when people see that effort, people know that this is meant for something else and not what we usually see, like the generic idea of an actress or a heroine. In a way, I try to break that with the kind of work I do, and I hope people acknowledge that.
Great. Chala chakkaga and apt ga what you said is so apt. That's what this is the place where you can speak out.
Yeah. I mean, where will I get this chance? This 30-40 minutes of whatever conversation we'll have, it's going to be on the internet for a lifetime, and I don't want any youngster watching it and taking an inspiration that okay fine, whatever. No. Because when I watch people who inspire me, for example, if I watch an interview of a Shah Rukh Khan, if I watch an interview of like a Jennifer Lawrence, it stays with me.
Yeah.
I remember it when I am thinking something in the negative direction, and no, what if Shah Rukh would have been in this situation? Would he do that? No. This is how you inspire yourself, and I want that if 10 years later, 20 years later, if somebody is thinking of something I said, and if it is impacting their lives, why not?
Perfect. So, Avika, over the almost any years of journey అని చెప్పాలి మీ యాక్టింగ్ కెరియర్ని?
16 or so.
16 okay, 16 అనుకుందాం. 16 yearsలో
It's been a long time.
yeah, but you're young. You started very early. 16 yearsలో పర్స్పెక్టివ్ టువర్డ్స్ యాక్టింగ్ చేంజ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. 16 years బ్యాక్ మీరు చేస్తున్నప్పుడు యూ హ్యావ్ వన్ అప్రోచ్ టువర్డ్స్ యాక్టింగ్.
Correct.
ఓవర్ ద ఇయర్స్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేస్తుంటారు, యూ గెయిన్డ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, యూ హ్యావ్ సీన్ పీపుల్, యూ హ్యావ్ సీన్ రియల్ లైఫ్. అప్పటికి ఇప్పటికి వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్ ఆన్ యాక్టింగ్?
So, acting as a career, in the beginning, it was more like a hobby. It was more like going to school, coming back from school, and now my friends are going to play cricket, I'll go play shooting. You know, it was like that in the beginning. But eventually, I realized that this is what I'm meant for. And not just acting, but I love the idea of dancing. I'm like a trained dancer, so I love dancing. I love writing. I've done a screenplay writing course from New York Film Academy. I've studied editing, film editing from some institute in Mumbai. So, you know, when I'm doing all of this, I realize that this is the life I want, because I want to be happy with the work I do. Obviously, you earn money, and that pros are definitely there, being in this industry and being the face for the projects. Obviously, all of that pros are there. But at the end of the day, if I'm going back home with a big smile on my face and that satisfaction in my heart is what matters. So for me, being a part of a project, or as an actor, or even now as a producer, if I talk about, I think all of these things really make me happy. And in the beginning, I didn't realize how important it was for me to, you know, be a part of a show like Balika Vadhu. But later I obviously realized how big it was. I remember the last day or the last week of Balika Vadhu, that's when I realized that there is something called TRP. I didn't even know that people make shows because people watch and then there is a rating. I didn't know any of, I was that lost in just acting. So, you know, when I got to know the business behind it, when I got to know all of this, I realized that it's much more than I think. And I think I was very lucky. I was not just, you know, it was not just me working hard, it was luck also. I mean, who at that age would have gotten a show like that, which is aired in 28 countries and this huge? And at the set of Balika Vadhu, every day it was like an acting school, because the Surekha Sikri actor or Anup Soni, all these actors are so experienced and so well versed with the craft that every day I used to go there and just be like, what is this world? And I want more of it. I want to learn more. So I think my interest developed during Balika Vadhu. Before that, I didn't know, I was just getting dressed and just being on set. But later, obviously, now I believe that there is so much more I can contribute to the idea and the world of cinema.
No, it is a comparison world. ఈ ఇండస్ట్రీ అనేది మోస్ట్లీ రన్స్ ఆన్ కంపారిజన్.
Yeah, yeah.
వాళ్ళ అంటే స్టార్టింగ్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ చూసుకునే దగ్గర నుంచి కూడా కంపారిజన్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. డూ యూ పర్సనలీ కంపేర్ విత్, అంటే మిమ్మల్ని, మీ పాత్ని, మీ జర్నీని ఎవరితోనైనా కంపేర్ చేసుకున్నది సిచ్యువేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
How can I? I mean, I don't know anybody else who started the journey this early. I don't know nobody who has been in the industry for so many years and relevant. I don't know any of them. I mean, it makes me feel very proud that when I go to a Kazakhstan and do films there, not many people there know the big Bollywood stars that there are today. They know me. So, you know, when I see these things, it just comes to my mind that there is no way I can compare. Like, there has not been an example like this that I should compare something with. And if I have to talk about films that I watch and I feel like, oh, I wish I could have done that, there are zillion. There are zillion films that I watch and I wish this is the same age group, I should have done it. Yes, you feel that. I'm human after all. You know, at the end of the day, when I see a film and I feel that, okay, why couldn't they approach me? Why couldn't they think of me? Obviously, these thoughts come. But at the end of the day, I know that what is in store for me is not in store for anybody else. Not every household will remember any film or any particular character, but they will remember Anandi.
Yeah.
And I feel that connection that I have made with families, with any age group. Like there are 8-year-old kids who were not even born when I did Balika Vadhu. They come up to me and tell me we are watching repeat. What else would I ask for? I mean, if I complain or if I compare, then that would just be me being ungrateful, and I'm not that.